Good morning, everyone. So today's video is the last one. So we drove up to the mountains last night. They were expecting quite a bit of snow, as well as extreme cold temperatures. Last night it got down to minus 40 degrees Celsius. So it was a little chilly. But this is where we slept last night. We didn't get bothered, no knocks or anything. Yeah, we're just kind of up in the mountains here. This is a trailhead. And it's about minus 30 out right now. This afternoon we're gonna head down this side road here. We've never been down there, so we're gonna go check it out and see where it goes, and you guys can follow us along on that adventure. Got a lot of questions last time about what I was doing when I was at the back. It looked like I was pouring fuel into the back of the van. Tank for our diesel heater is right inside the back door, so that's what I'm doing. So this is how I fill up the tank for my diesel heater. This is a fuel conditioner that you add to diesel, so it stops it gelling in the lines. And you only need a little bit of that. Geez, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. I think it's a little too early for drinks right now. Get it together. movements on the drone, but it ended up being 4 birds attacking the drone while it was flying. They weren't too happy that we were invading their space. So we brought the drone down and put it away for now, and we'll just let the birds be. But they didn't damage the drone, so that's good. And it didn't crash either, so that's also good. We're not really sure where this road goes. We've never been down here before. So hopefully there's a spot to turn around at least if we can't make it all the way through. Yeah, I'm not just going to blindly drive down it. Well, looks like we might be backing up for a bit, possibly. That looks like looks pretty steep. Oh yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but if we go down there, we won't be coming back up. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to make it in this way, but we were looking on satellite image, and it looks like this road may have another end to it, so we'll go check that end out. Basically, it goes down near the base of this mountain, and there's a big river down there. So we're hoping that we can get down there and find a nice spot and have a fire, but this doesn't look like it's going to be the way. Alright, so we're going to back out. There we go. There where you see the long grass, but we don't really want to risk getting stuck just in case. I don't want to have to put chains on if I can avoid it. So, and we haven't seen anyone out here since we've been out here all day. Well, yesterday evening anyway. So, sometimes this is what van life looks like. Sometimes you're just backing up 5 kilometers back up a road you just drove down, but that's just part of van life. So one good thing to do before you get into these kind of situations is make sure you're comfortable backing up your van. Because if you're not comfortable backing up your van and you get yourself put down a road that you can't back out of, it's not going to be a good time. entrance to it doesn't look the greatest. Nothing coming that way on this road, right? Okay. Wish us luck. I don't see any no trespassing signs, so. Maybe not. It's a little dippy. We might not be doing this. Not today. Sorry. This is what we're looking at here. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but there's quite a bit of a dip there. And it goes down that way. Probably should have got some more speed. But yeah, that's where we were going to try to go, is down in there.
Yeah, it doesn't look so bad once you get over there.
No, but getting in there is not the greatest. Definitely footprints going across this, but I think it's ice. Oh yeah, it's ice for sure. It's pretty nice out here though. Bird nest up there in the tree. Way up there. We came down probably about 600 feet in elevation, and it's a little less windy down here for sure. So hopefully that means the night will be a little warmer. But I guess we'll find out. I think we're going to take a bit of a walk over there further in a few minutes. Amber's just finishing up her dinner, so. And then I think we're going to have a fire. What do you think of the new spot, Cheeseburger? Okay. Just a little kiss for the audience. Okay. How about you, Bobby? What do you think? What do you think? You don't like it? It's just a tripod. It's okay. Bobby. It's okay. Look, Cheeseburger don't care. You checking it out? See, rubbing his face on it. It's okay. Right, because. Hi everyone, hopefully you can hear me over the roar of the diesel heater. The exhaust is coming out right there, unfortunately. So things didn't exactly go as planned. All the roads that we had planned to go up were pretty heavily snowed in, and they had like snowbanks in front of them, so we never ended up getting up kind of where we were planning to go. So right now we're at a day use area. So we got a fire pit and some picnic tables. I just wanted to show, I don't know if people are familiar or not, but with a flint steel. So this is what we're going to be using to start the fire today. I'm just going to set the tripod up, and I'll go over that a little bit more. I spared you the time of having to sit there and watch me chop up wood. So basically what I got going on here is some small, pretty fine sticks. I got some wood shavings, a little bit more shavings over here, one little feather stick, and you just scrape your blade down some wood basically to make a feather stick. That's all you do. This is pine sap, so you can basically just go up to any pine tree and there'll be like sap deposits kind of hanging off the tree. That's basically like just a piece of sap. So that stuff burns very, very well. And then I have one of these. I haven't used these before, but they're supposed to be kind of like a natural fire starter. so to speak, but it's got wax and some pine cones with a wick in the center. And then I just have some wood. So yeah, I'll get the tripod set up. So we're gonna place down our wood chips. Nice little bit of wood chips. And then we're gonna get that pine tree sap and we'll put that in there. Kind of break it up a little bit here. Okay, so we get our pine tree resin or sap. We're gonna take a little bit more wood chips, put that on top. And then we got our feather stick. So we got all kinds of stuff here to hopefully catch that spark. Just gonna get some of these wood chips spread out a little bit. All right. If that doesn't work, we'll try this guy. So we'll just set that aside for now. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to scrape out a little bit of the flint into the pile. And just do it slowly so you don't catch it right away. So we got a little bit of that scraped down. So now you're going to do a hard and fast stroke and basically throw the spark where you want it. And you want to keep it kind of as close as possible here. And there, just like that, we got fire. So it took me a little longer than it takes some people. But I have fire. So now that I have my fire going, you gotta be quick about it. So you're gonna want a little bit of these wood chips. So we're just gonna gently toss those guys up next to the fire. And then we're gonna take all these small sticks here and we're gonna lay those guys over our flame. You don't wanna use anything too big right now, just because you don't wanna smother your flame. So now it's going a little better. We'll put some bigger stuff on. So there you go. We didn't even need the fire starter. So my phone just died. That's what I was filming on. So now I got Amber's phone here. But yeah, so what I was saying, you don't even need any fire starter. All with natural stuff that you can just find around you in most places, depending on where you are in the world, I guess. But up in Canada anyway, we have lots of pine trees. But yeah, that little bit of pine sap usually catches, and once it catches, it goes pretty well. And then we're just gonna keep putting on our wood, and we'll go up with bigger sizes of wood now that we got the flame established. And this day use area is kind of next to a highway, unfortunately. And then we can put on some large pieces of wood, and like I said, just try to keep it back a bit so you don't smother the flame. And we're good to go. So there you go, folks. That's how you make a bushcraft fire. All right. Got a little bit of ice in my mustache. A little bit of noise from the trucks driving by. Yep. Something I haven't really seen anyone talk about, but hockey bags are great for carrying wood. Food for thought. gonna hang out and enjoy the fire here for a bit, and we'll probably get back to you when it's time to cook supper. So we're headed back up the hill. We're heading up that direction, up the mountain. But you can see up beyond the trees there. There's a hotel up there, and a common asked question is, where can you park? We're going to show you guys how you can usually acquire a safe place to park, and oftentimes have electricity as well. So we'll get back to you in a few minutes. Alrighty, so I didn't want to film when I went inside, just in case. I just wanted to be polite and stuff. But so we pulled up to the hotel, and I went inside and I asked the woman at the front desk. I just mentioned that we're passing through, and I just asked if there was a place that we could possibly park overnight, and mentioned that they had block heaters outside. In northern parts of Alberta, they usually do for the winter time, where it gets like -40 and colder. So she gave us permission to park overnight, and she said she didn't mind whatsoever if we plug in either. And I even offered to pay, and she said no, absolutely not, that's no problem. So there you go, simple as that. All you have to do is ask and be polite. I can't say that everywhere is gonna let you and be that nice about it, but it doesn't hurt to ask. And I mean, if they do say no, then they say no, simple as that. So this is a view right now from the parking lot of this hotel. It's beautiful. A lot of truck drivers and stuff park along the road here. Yeah, we're just gonna find a spot to park up, and we're gonna plug in, so we'll have power. Nice way to spend the night. So here we are. That's the other building right there that I just went in and talked to the woman at, and this is their secondary building, so it should be hopefully a little quieter up here. It looks like there's a block heater plug right there, so grab my extension cord, which is down here on the floor warming up. That's another good tip. Don't unravel your frozen extension cords, because they're liable to break and then not work when you need them to. So. Thank God for diesel heaters. Tonight's supper is going to be pork and vegetable dumplings and garlic mussels. So we'll get to cooking the dumplings first. We got our pan heating up. We're gonna add half a cup of water. Cover those bad boys. Once most of the water's gone, you're gonna want to leave them cook for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, give or take, and it gets the pan side down nice and crispy. And after about a minute, minute and a half, they'll be nice and crispy on the bottom. You don't want to cook them too much, but nice crispy bottom is what you're looking for. Those are done. Now we're going to add some garlic mixed with butter, whipped up. add a good amount of that in. When your butter is melted, I add a little bit of thyme, a little bit of dry thyme. And then this is just cooked, pre-cooked muscle meat that's frozen. So we'll just throw those in there. And we'll just use our same tongs. Just be careful not to scratch the bottom of our pot. And we'll just mix them around a little bit in that butter. Put the lid on and just let those steam for a few minutes until they unthaw and get nice and warm. Alright, and just like that, in a couple minutes you got some nice garlic mussels. So we're gonna sit down and enjoy this meal. Good morning, everyone. This is where we woke up. Still at the same building. We're just gonna get ready and hit the road here. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.